I'm Bheki Lembede. I'm an engineer by training. I now run a business called iThokazi. We are basically an investment company, mainly in the areas of renewable energy. And we've been part of the phenomenal growth of South Africa in the industry, in that particular industry, where we've been party to projects that involve wind power generation, solar PV power generation, and our role is not just the investment, but also we get involved in the building of some of these plants that we're involved in. So we refinanced the projects that we were in, and that was the beginning of the relationship with R&B. Then they got to know our business very well, and they were very excited by the fact that not only were we looking for just funding, but we were actually part of the actual, call it, development of these projects. Okay, so I mean, if you go around the industry, you get a lot of investors who have money to invest, but they don't have the capacity to actually, derive more work out of the investment other than just putting their money in. So we brought that unique sort of capability with us. The only problem we had was we didn't have financial capacity to execute that. And then R&B came in and said, look, let's work together on this. So they took a role that was not just a banker getting involved with an investor, but they actually, part of every sort of development that the company, the strategy of the company for growing and all of that. I mean, a week doesn't pass without us having a conversation of how to build the portfolio further from where it is, and how we get involved in the further projects within the REAP program. So the starting of that sort of relationship started small. We were like small investment company, but now, I mean, we quite significant as a black a business in this industry. I mean, we're quite a sizable firm. Yeah. So that's how it started. So it started at right at the beginning of just after financial close of our projects. Out of the relationship as a business, we're getting both, obviously, the financial contribution, but also the advice. I mean, they get quite involved in the development of our opportunities from when we hear about them and researching them to a point where it actually gets financed. They come with all these innovative ways to help us, turn this project into a realizable venture. So I mean, if you can imagine this, I mean, engineers by the way we operate, we just have ideas, but 9 out of 10, those ideas need a lot of money to be, brought up. And so that combination between us and R&B makes us, it makes it possible for us to be able to realize some of the projects that we wouldn't have dreamt of before the relationship. So as I was saying, the relationship is more of a partnership, because the R&B's contribution into our business is not that of a bank, but is that of both an advisor and a bank. So it just works because they have internal capacity to solve problems. I mean, one of the things that we often talk about when we speak to R&B is, you guys must bring the problem, however big it is, we'll find a solution. Now, if you have somebody like that, if you have a bank like that, I mean, it's unheard of. So we are able to say, here's a problem, without worrying that they will dismiss it at first glance. So they engage with you. You feel that even if it's a project that's not bankable, you feel that it was a proper engagement with a partner to say, you know what, for this reason and the other, as we cannot take it further than this, or you know what, it can work, but we need to tweak this and the other to make it a bankable project. So from that perspective, we feel that there's a personal touch to what they do.